Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Epilogue podcast. I am joined here by Adam, sadly not Kyle. He sends his regards, though, and I am your host, Mitchell. Adam, how are you doing?
I'm good. Kyle sends his regards from his hospital bed. He is terminally ill. He has stage 5 cancer.
No, it was terminal 7 brain cancer, you fucking dunce.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Yeah. So
why don't we just give him like every disease under the sun? He's got
syphilis. Just go right to it.
He's got consumption. He's got tuberculosis. He's got every single 1920s disease.
Osteoporosis.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, no, Kyle wasn't feeling up to it tonight. He was having some issues, personal issues, that is. And he does feel bad that he's missing out on this, but in all the same light, the show does have to keep going. So
I don't want to miss out in this fucking party, am I right?
Oh yeah, well the only party is gonna be the Star Wars.
Pants. I'm sorry.
The War of the Stars that is in Adam's pants.
The War of the Stars that's in the wars. Wait, what?
Yeah.
The Stars Wars.
I might as well just say it right now, just so that we get this all out of the way when we go about. The main topic of tonight is going to be Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Unfortunately,
and we are talking spoilers. I do not care.
Oh yeah. We'll put like fucking once we're finished talking about this bullshit, we'll put a little timestamp on the screen if you want to voice spoil. It's coming right now. Okay, there you go. Just put it there.
you can skip to this point, and you can just skip right to the end.
I'm gonna give Mitch a bunch more fucking work for fucking video editing. Look, there's lasers on the screen now. What?
yeah. So okay, here's your timestamp. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you had your chance. So
okay, Emperor Palpatine's back and everyone dies. No, I'm joking.
Well, I mean, like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We think every single character dies at least once, and very few actually do.
Yeah, the only people that do die is Leia and Kylo. And Kylo dies because I'm good guy now. I follow footsteps of grandfather.
Yeah. Also, apparently anyone can just transfer their life force into anyone now because that's a thing.
Well, dude, you gotta understand, it's because Rey was a Palpatine the entire time.
Yeah. I love how, like, they basically just, like, fucking... They legit... At the end of that movie, they were literally, like, swapping life forces, like they were swapping loads until one of them died.
Fucking snowballing each other. Oh, no. Oh, God. The thought of that...
It's just fucking Rey's like, have my life, and then Kyle was like, no, you, and then he dies.
Have my chlamydia-ridden spit.
Okay, Mitch.
Yeah,
okay.
No, and everyone remembers Rose. Yeah, she had like 1 minute and 16 seconds.
The one good thing of that movie.
She had no screen time. Yeah, that was the other thing I also noticed with that film, you know, when you look back on it, is that all the plot errors that, you know, became of The Last Jedi literally got covered up within a 30-minute span.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, we're just going to forget about this now, and we're just going to, you know, prance off to go try to find a Sith Wayfinder and kill Palpatine.
Yeah.
So that not? Makes... Yeah, why not?
There's too much fucking... That movie has too much movie in it. It just throws you in at the deep end. Like, Palpatine's back, and now Kylo's doing some bullshit. He's sucking his dick or something. I don't fucking know.
He is committing autofellatio.
Okay.
The suck of self.
Bro, fucking... The best new character, though, is that fucking droid that's just called Dio. The little droid with the one wheel. He says his name like once. His name is fucking Dio.
Yeah.
His name is Dio. Fucking.
That's right.
That's I completely forgot about all you JoJo fans out there.
You got to understand. When I saw that opening night, I was about 4 sheets to the wind. I was drunk, just drunk. And the only reason why I am ever, as hellaciously drunk as I get on opening nights like that is just to tolerate the crowds. And the scariest part about it.
That's right, because American cinemas are fucking shit.
Yeah, everyone just obnoxious screams. As hell.
Everyone just screams.
Yeah. and the funniest part about it, like the four rows that are in the front were like completely empty. There was no one in them.
Well, same, but like the thing is, I went to like a local cinema because I thought about going to like the big fucking. If you don't know, in Glasgow, there's this like massive fucking cinema that's basically it's just fucking it's great. It's very expensive, but it's fucking great.
Well, anyway, I
thought about going to that to see it because I thought might as well do the fucking Star Wars the end of the like whole fucking 9-episode saga.
Yeah,
like,
the end of the Skywalker saga as it's known.
End of the 3 trilogies. I may as well like go and see it in style. But then I thought, nah, fuck it. It's probably not going to be good and it doesn't deserve it. So I just went to like the shittiest local cinema there was. Like,
and it was also because of the fact that I did warn you. It was a garbage film and it was not worth spending the money to go see it. I did warn you.
Yep. Well, the thing is, when I went to see The Force Awakens for the first time, I was actually kind of blinded by the whole fucking experience because I still really like that movie. I've only seen it once. But the thing is, like, when I saw it, I went to, it was when I was in America. The only time I've been to America, I was in Florida. I went to Universal Studios and I saw it at the big ass cinema they had there on the biggest IMAX screen.
Yeah.
So I was quite, I was on a fucking high the entire time because I was like, it's America.
It's America. It's where all the fat people live. It's also where you were at, where all the old people. Oh yeah, we're like the fattest country in the entire world, as far as I know. I think the only country that comes close to Trump.
The Pacific Islands are all fatter. Somehow.
Yeah, well, I was getting ready to say I think the only country that would trump us would be China. I think that's like the only country.
We're pretty close. But like Scotland, not the UK, Scotland. Scotland is pretty fucking close. The number one cause of death in Scotland is coronary heart disease.
Fat fucks.
It's not really that we're fat. We just all have high cholesterol because for breakfast we legit have like more red meat than Americans do.
Yeah.
I believe you know what square sausage is?
You're probably gonna have to enlighten me. Yeah.
Fucking look it up. Put some images of square sausage on the screen. I'm sorry. No, it's like this.
Watch as I just get porn. Just nothing but porn.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the video is going to be like a fucking hour long, so they probably won't care.
Yeah. Lauren sausage, yeah?
Lauren sausage, yes, that's it. It's pretty fucking... It's something. It's something.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, that kind of looks normal to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the one reason that everyone's cholesterol level in Scotland is so high. There's also a black pudding, which is just blood.
Yep.
It's just like solid blood.
Yeah, you guys have the Scottish breakfast, which is just fucking intense.
Do you ever see like fucking like full Scottish breakfasts in America?
No, you never see legitimate Scottish breakfasts in America because it's always bastardized by the tendencies of Americans.
Oh yeah, you'll never see something like, for example, a potato scone or a potato scone, as Americans would say.
Yeah,
you would never, those things are fucking, they're wild.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Oh, anyone who doesn't live in Scotland, you don't know what you're missing. You're missing cholesterol.
Isn't the principle among Scottish and Irish, for that matter, you eat like kings in the morning, eat like what was it, nobles in the afternoon, and eat like paupers in the evening?
I mean, yeah, that kind of sounds like Scotland. I don't know about Ireland, but Like,
well, Ireland, they have a very similar kind of trait there. I know a guy who lives in Germany. He's actually a YouTuber himself. He every now and again would do kind of like beer and breakfast, and that would be like a traditional Scottish breakfast is something very similar to how you guys eat.
I mean,
just massive fucking.
Yeah, you do like. It's quite common to have like beer with a lot of fucking meals, but
well, yeah,
you know, that's just how we do.
Nothing's good unless you're plastered drunk.
Indeed. Which is why before now I started it this year, but I'm making it like a fucking yearly tradition. Like before fucking Comic-Con this year, me and my friend basically went into the bathroom at a McDonald's and fucking went in separate stalls and basically like drank 3 cans of beer at once to like ready ourselves for the shitstorm that Comic-Con's become. Because we're like, right, this is going to be cringe. We're going to need to be drunk to enjoy this.
Just get fucking lit.
And we're like, right, okay, so where should we do it? Because we're leaving the house at like in the morning, like early in the morning to like, so we can get to Glasgow for like 9 a.m. So like, oh, where should we? Oh, maybe just the fucking the McDonald's in Glasgow City. So, well, one of them, because literally people like just fucking no one cares because no one has the time to deal with all the reprobates in Glasgow in that McDonald's. So like, fucking people drinking beer in the stalls is a slow news day. Honestly,
yeah.
There was like cases of fucking domestic violence happening last time I was in. Not even fucking joking. Man, that place is wild. That
sounds like a Denny's in fucking Alabama.
Yeah. Well, it's a McDonald's in Glasgow.
Just two incestuous couples have duking it out in the restaurant of a Denny's.
Oh yeah.
3 officers have to get involved, and it's like, oh fuck.
There's a Denny's in Scotland now. I've seen it.
Oh shit.
It's near Glasgow. And also there's God, I wish there was IHOPs. There's Taco Bell now.
Oh God.
We have a Taco Bell in Glasgow, and we have a Taco Bell that's like right outside. It's the town outside where I used to, which is weird because that was apparently the first location they had in the UK, and it's some shitty town no one's ever heard of in Scotland. And my friend was one of the first people like hired at it, and like in the interview they were like, why do you want to work for us? And he just said, I like Mexican food, and he got the job. Yeah,
that sounds about right. I mean, I when I went to interview for a Taco Bell one time back in high school, they asked me, it's like, well, why do you want to be hired here? It's like, because I need money. I legitimately told them, it's like, I need money. They never hired me.
Yeah, big fucking surprise there. Just big make up surprise. Some shit. You're really going to like make something up for that shit.
Why the fuck would I make something up? It just seems like a waste of time. So you can get a job. No. In the end, I'm kind of glad I didn't work at Taco Bell because holy fuck, dude. The people that work there are something else. And then again, I can't really say much the same or say much different for fucking Macca's when I was working there. That place was a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, back to Star Wars, I guess.
Back to Star Wars, indeed.
So, basically, I'll just boil down the entire plot line of The Rise of Skywalker, and I'll try to be as brief as possible, hopefully like 5 minutes. Okay, ready, set, go. So, what happens is that they are trying to find a Sith Wayfinder in order to find a certain island that Kylo Ren was going to. Surprisingly enough, Kylo Ren was going to this specific island planet because Emperor Palpatine was there. He, of course, did not know that until the big reveal happens. And this is, of course, 15 minutes into the film. Anyways, so they're running around multiple planets. I believe they ended up on a desert planet, finding tracking the steps of good old Luke Skywalker before he decided to go disappearing for God knows how long. So anyways, They find what they were looking for. It was a dagger that had Sith runes on it, or Sith text on it, and of course they have to find a way to translate it. What do? They go to a guy that can force C-3PO to actually translate it, because Sith text is one of the forbidden languages apparently in artificial intelligence.
Also, when they get the dagger, like fucking Chewbacca like gets fucking kidnapped, and then like
when they make it look like he got killed,
and then Rey and Kylo have like a little fucking gay tug of war with the ship.
They were having a sword fight in the desert showers,
and then Rey accidentally blows the ship up, and we're all like, "No, Chewbacca's dead," and then he's not. It was a different transport. Then
they pull the bait and switch on him, like fucking idiots.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, it was a different transport. Okay, but why was there more than one? Why was the second one there? And why does it land? And why was it taking off?
Yeah. So, anyways, they find they get what they were there for. They go back to the fleet, and then I guess they plan So everyone else except for Rey goes back to the fleet. She gets taken, if I remember correctly. My drunk memory is not really
she just
helping me.
Lands on the ship, and then it's like, hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then she ends up finding the original helmet of Darth Vader, so on and so forth. Fast forward a little bit, because there's a whole lot of fucking gibberish and bullshit. They end up on on one of the planets of Endor, back in the Endor system, to go locate the Sith rune in the Death Star. It was apparently in the Death Star. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Anyways, so she finds the Sith rune. She takes it, but she loses it while she's having her sword fight, her little sword fight in the showers with fucking pile of men over there, and and Sith rune gets or Sith Wayfinder gets destroyed. She gets all flustered. She steals Kylo Ren's ship, goes to the planet where Palpatine's on. She confronts Palpatine. She nearly kills Palpatine and takes the throne. So on and so forth. Kylo Ren is apparently a good guy now, and he eliminates his entire platoon
Knights of Ren.
The Knights of Ren. They were fucking worthless. I hate them all.
Yeah, so much of the so many of the characters and plot points in that movie are pointless.
Oh yeah,
like the whole thing about
it completely nullifies the last two films. It's like, fuck it, we're just gonna forget about
the kind of shit I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the fucking how they're like, oh, there's only 2 Sith Wayfinders, one Kylo Ren has and one on the Death Star, and then like fucking Kylo Ren destroys the one that Rey was gonna get, and she's like, no, and then she just finds another one fucking lying around. And she's like, oh, I guess there was more than 2. Tee-hee-hee. Why bother like having him destroy that in the first place? And she just finds another one lying the fuck about. It's pointless.
Anyways. So she confronts Palpatine. Palpatine tells her that, you are my granddaughter. You are to take the throne. And she gets ready to take the throne, but then she pulls a good old switcheroo and decides to force magic disappearance lightsaber to Kylo Ren, who is apparently on the planet as well.
Yeah.
and she pulls out another lightsaber, fucking I don't know why, and she uses that to go after Palpatine. Huzzah, apparently Rey and Kylo share the same force energy or something like that, or whatever. That one genuinely made no sense. I don't know why the fuck that was in there. Anyways, Palpatine becomes the big strong and tries to destroy literally everything on the planet. And then Kylo men, pile of men, black, whatever, does a thing. And then Rey, who wants to get high, does a thing, and they eliminate the Palpatine, and then they start fucking swapping each other's cum spit for like fucking 5 minutes.
It's life force, but it really doesn't matter. They could have been fucking swapping loads and it wouldn't have made any less sense.
Yeah. And then the good old Lele's and a pile of men yeet themselves out of existence. And she goes back to Tatooine where it all began. And there's an old lady that goes, "Oh, no one has been here in years. Who are you?" She looks into this. Ray looks into the sky. She looks back and goes, "I'm Ray Skywalker." Title.
No, she goes like, "I'm Ray," and then it's like, "Ray who?" And then she looks into the sun for like an unnecessary pause for like, no one in the fucking cinema was sitting there thinking, "Oh my fucking god, what's she gonna say? What's she gonna say?" And then she goes, "Skywalker," and it's like, fuck yeah.
And then it's just,
wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, I wanted to shoot myself after that.
Yeah.
So you can understand now you know why, Adam. I tell you not to waste your money on that film.
Now you know why we get drunk before movies.
Yeah, exactly. Especially here in the U.S., like we've said before.
Yeah, because the movies aren't the only bad part.
Yeah, fucking screaming children that you want to wring their necks, the drunk idiots who want to scream, and then the overly excited idiots that want to scream.
Indeed.
So as you, the audience, might understand if you've actually seen the film. If you're not, well, tough shit. You've just had the entire film spoiled for you. And was that 5 minutes? I think it was 5 minutes.
More than 5 minutes.
No, shut up. I'm sure a little timestamp will pop on here in a moment telling me how much time that took.
You're a fucking idiot. Stop.
Anyways, you guys can understand why both Adam and I are kind of cynical about this. This is genuinely.
I wasn't fucking cynical when I first saw it. I was like, damn, this is kind of all right.
Okay,
I thought it was better than Last Jedi, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, wow, what a colossal shitstorm that was.
Okay, so let me rephrase this. Now you can understand why I was so cynical about the film. Because it was. I already had a gut feeling right from the get-go that it was going to be a colossal shitstorm. Just the worst fucking film I'd ever sat through in a theater. And that is lending credence to the fact that I saw Suicide Squad in theaters, and that was fucking bad. Yeah. This managed to take the entirety of the Luke of the Skywalker saga from episode 1 all the way to episode 8 and just completely nullify it. And granted, 7 and 8 completely nullified the entirety of the Skywalker saga to begin with. So, to my surprise, they tried to force stuff from the original 6 films into the 9th film, and they still managed to fuck it up.
Oh yeah.
And it was like I was telling you before we started tonight. The Rey trilogy, or the Fall of Skywalker trilogy, I should say. That was pretty much a butchered Dark Empire. I cannot remember the story, but I can't remember the story of the original Dark Empire. But if I remember correctly, the entire story still centers around young Luke Skywalker, and they find out that after the Death Star had been destroyed, Palpatine was still alive, so they had to go find him and kill him as well. Yeah. So it follows the same plot lines in the film adaptation, but they completely take it and just butcher the shit out of it. So it's like now you've suddenly got a new protagonist, Rey Palpatine, and then you've got Finny boy, Finny the Pooh,
Finny boy.
And okay, here's another thing. I want to iterate this. Finn should have died in episode 8. He should have.
But you know what he should, even before that, you know what he should have been?
What?
The fucking protagonist. He should have been from the beginning.
Yes, he was.
He should have died. That thing where he was like diving into the fucking thing. That would have been good. That would have been. That was actually a good scene up until the point where like I'm thinking like, holy shit, this is actually one of the only good scenes in this movie. Is when like it's the build up to
Finn
fucking
sacrifices.
Yeah, you're thinking like, holy shit, this character actually might have some worth. Because they're fucking.
Because I
actually fucking felt something when he was like fucking. When he was gonna like drive him, I was like, wow, this is the first time this movie's actually made me feel kind of like anything.
Yeah, and then fucking Rose comes out of nowhere and goes like, haha, nope.
I'm gonna do the one useless thing my character will ever do, and then I'm gonna disappear. She was literally there to just be an asshole and leave.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like when you have that just yanked away from you, just the boiling rage that you have towards the characters that caused that, it's like, oh my god. Because the thing was that Finn was actually a very well developed character.
Yeah.
And
then,
like granted
episode 8 butchered him. And then they fucking butchered him even more. They butchered him in episode late, what the fuck? They butchered him in episode 8 and then they left him to rot in episode 9.
Yeah, he was just the one that ran around screaming, Ray! Ray! And then, of course, we hear from John Boyega, who played Finn, on Twitter. He pretty much alluded to the fact that what Finn was going to say to Ray was that he was force sensitive.
Oh, bro. Okay, then.
Okay. Here's the reality, though. I don't give a shit if he was force sensitive or not.
I'm force sensitive. You're force sensitive. Everyone is fucking force sensitive.
What is this? An episode of Oprah Winfrey now? Like, what the fuck? This is stupid. Like,
no, this is like the fucking SpongeBob episode where everyone pretends to be Squidward.
Yeah. Wow.
Also, do you know, I found an interesting theory.
What?
On why Finn was not made the protagonist.
I'm curious. Enlighten me.
Wouldn't have been marketable to China.
Oh, yeah. They don't really like black people there, do they?
No, they don't. They literally had like, do you remember that fucking washing advert where it was like fucking
they whitewashed a black dude.
They literally whitewash a black. They go like, the whole thing's a fucking metaphor for ethnic cleansing. They fucking literal ethnic cleansing.
It's so clean you can cleanse a black person of his sins.
Yeah, a fucking like a Chinese housewife comes home with like a black guy, and like the guy's immediate husband's immediate problem is like
the guy was in the house to begin with.
Oh, he was in the house to begin with.
He was in the house to begin with. She was trying to do laundry.
Step into this washing machine.
Yeah, and then she forces him down and sits on it like a normal housewife would, trying to get pleasure. Runs the load, brings him out. He's some fucking yellow guy now. What?
I thought he was. Oh yeah, no, he was yellow. I thought he was.
He was another Asian.
Fuck it! Oh my god, man! Like that black. How much did they fucking pay that black guy for that? Maybe it was fucking slavery.
Yeah, you have the Chinese executives whipping a black guy. It's like, you are going to get into this washer.
My fucking god, man. But like, yeah, that is a very interesting theory because I think they could be right with that one.
Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing is? Doesn't matter because China fucking hated the movie anyway.
Yeah, no, it bombed in Chinese box office. Yeah, for whatever reason, it actually succeeded here in the US, which is, I don't know why.
I think it succeeded here as well.
I'll even pull up the Rotten Tomatoes score. So the critics gave it a 55%. The consumers gave it an 86%.
Yeah, that is weird.
86%.
That is very weird. That is like, is that higher than the Force Awakens?
Well, you know what? I'm actually curious now.
Yeah, because I think it's very similar. It's very similar, definitely. But fucking, oh god, like The Force Awakens, aside from the fact that the entire thing was basically just Episode 4, was actually quite decent.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't mind it.
The critics gave it a 93. The Force Awakens got an 86 from the audience.
Yeah.
And then let's see, Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Let's see what that one. Okay, so wow, this is an interesting metric on my end. So Star Wars: The Last Jedi got a 91 from the critics, but a 43 from the audience.
Oh damn! Fucking hell!
Here's a theory. Has every single fucking American lost the idea of, multi-structural storytelling
Most
in
likely.
a cinematic universe, that the only thing we give a shit about is flashing lights?
Look how the Hunger Games did.
Oh my god. Just seeing those numbers actually makes me fucking irritated, like genuinely irritated, because it's just like it only serves to illustrate why we as the general public do not have a right to, or I shouldn't say we shouldn't be, judging other things when stuff like, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and the Rise of Skywalker all have vastly different critic consensuses from the general audience. Everyone wanted to bitch about how they killed off Skywalker, but they all just sat there and completely ignored the fact that they just retconned a plot from Episode 6, which was done in 1988.
Yeah.
And they gave some bullshit narrative to follow, and they just pretty much like threw it together like a Spam sandwich or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Where it looks good on the surface, but once you bite into it, it's like actually fucking disgusting.
My question is why they didn't actually just like follow the extended universe, or Legends as it now is.
Yeah, see, and here's the thing. I think they did. But like I said before, they butchered it like horrifically. Such, I'd have to read the Dark Empire because I keep alluding to the Dark Empire. But like the storyline for Episode 9, when I did a little bit of digging around, it actually seemed to echo the Dark Empire in itself, but it was more like a husk.
Yeah,
it really had no value, but to shield it from the reality of what it was.
Yeah,
and so I think they were trying to go with the Dark Empire as a storyline, but they just like completely butchered it, and it was like absolutely worthless.
Yeah,
there's no value to it. Honestly, in the end, I think it was a massive mistake for George Lucas to sell the rights to Disney for $4 billion.
Because George Lucas, even before that, he was the richest director. Like, he was the richest filmmaker ever. He was richer than Steven Spielberg.
Yeah,
like legit.
Well, I
James
believe
Cameron. It's fucking. Oh man, that's a shitty idea, because like. The one thing that Star Wars, even the prequels, the one thing that Star Wars has always had is excellent world building.
Yeah, and even if the dialogue was cheesy as shit,
and the sequels doesn't even have that.
Yeah, I mean, like even for as bad as what the prequels were, they were not as bad as what this trilogy was. Honestly, like this trilogy was fucking garbage.
Episode 3 is actually quite good.
Oh yeah, no, it was hands down the best one of the trilogy, but that was just simply because of how they structured Anakin to become the fallen one, basically.
Yeah.
the one, or I should say, the chosen one who had went down the path of darkness, if you will. Because I mean, like when you think about it, in episode 6, he still redeemed himself. He still ended up becoming the chosen one.
Yeah,
there was no doubt about that.
Oh, wow.
So,
ooh.
Anyways,
I got sniffles.
You got schnivels because you're a little bitch.
Okay, whore.
You can't handle the truth. And what's going to be a hard truth? What is going to be a hard truth to handle is the fact that Intel is actually going forward with the GPUs.
Segway.
Yeah, no, that's
fuck. When was the first time that was rumored? Like fucking 3 years ago or some shit.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, it was around about the time that fucking Volta was rumored as well.
Yeah.
NVIDIA.
Let me see. And here's the interesting thing. They're basing it off of their integrated graphics design.
Bad thing.
That is kind of a bad thing. That's why I'm kind of
because
I'm scared.
Intel's integrated graphics is basically like non-existent. It's shit.
Well, it does okay on the higher chips, but definitely on the low end,
that's probably because they're higher chips.
Exactly.
Fucking AMD's fucking. I know, like none of the, like a lot of Intel CPUs have integrated graphics, but they're not full like APUs. Fucking
yeah. So let's see.
Like, well, AMD's APUs, their new APUs are fucking great. I say new, like they've got to be like 2 years old now.
Yeah, and I guess they're, well, the little bit of article reading I'm doing right now, it looks like they're set up for how they're measuring their core counts, I guess.
Yeah.
Is EUs, which I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Oh god.
And it looks like it's based off of Tiger Lake style configuration. So anyone who isn't aware about the rumor mill going on with Tiger Lake at the moment, Tiger Lake's pretty much just another fucking another 14 nanometer processor that's trying to pump out 14 cores.
When are they going to stop fucking calling them Lake shit? Because what was the first one? The first one was fucking Ivy Lake, wasn't it?
I believe so.
And then like before that, it was fucking Haswell and Haswell E. Fucking cut it with the lake shit. Coffee Lake. What the fuck kind of name is that?
Yeah.
It's a fucking ass crack name. What it is.
Let me see. So this year's was Ice Lake. 2017 was Cannon Lake and Coffee Lake. There was references to Bear Ridge, which there's no information about that. There's KB Lake. Lewisburg was the chipset. Let's see, another CPU architecture. Sky Lake. The last one was
Skynet.
Yeah, so they did actually deviate a little bit from Skylake. So the Broadwell CPUs was the one. Then there was Devil's Canyon, then Haswell, then Ivy Town, which was all the Xeon processors. Then you had Berryville, which was for media processors like the Atom CE 5300.
I think Broadwell are like the oldest CPUs I can fucking remember. They're not even that old. Oh,
and you weren't thinking, you were saying Ivy Lake. It's not Ivy Lake, it's Ivy Bridge.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah. Ivy Bridge. Then you had, where was it? Not Maple Crest. Where is it? Holy shit, there was a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
Claremont, which was the experimental Pentium CPU. Jesher, which is microarchitecture, the successor to Nehalem, renamed to Sandy Bridge.
Sandy Bridge.
Sandy Bridge. Whew. That takes us back a ways.
These names. These fucking names, man.
Yeah, so Ice Lake was the one I believe that's the 10 series.
Oh,
I believe so. I can't remember. Anyways, so like the 10980XE, which was fucking cancer in its own right.
Yeah.
That didn't deserve to exist.
Nope.
Because like, what did they do? They tried putting 18 cores on a 14 nanometer manufacturing process to claim it as the 10 nanometer successor to 14 nanometer, which is a big clusterfuck in its own rights.
Yeah.
And it still was getting outperformed most of the time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Exactly.
I will say though, okay, it's dancing away from the whole topic of GPUs for a second. It is kind of an impressive thing that in terms of the CPU market, AMD's third gen processors is the first generation where their high-end processors was actually more than some of their competing Intel brands.
Yeah.
And they were still outperforming.
Yeah. The thing, and then fucking they were outperforming, like the similarly priced AMD CPUs were like they were outperforming their similarly priced Intel CPUs. And then Intel were like, shit, well, we're not ready to release our new gen of CPUs yet. What do we do? Oh, let's get you know that bullshit we've been doing with the i5 pricing, making them too expensive? Let's cut that out, and then everything will be fine. We'll be back on par with the AMD.
Yeah, cut it in like half or something like that.
Well, they fucking...
And it was, it was still arguably a landslide decision when you think about it. Yeah. Because it's just like, AMD, they were never really designed from the ground up to be gaming oriented. You could still game on them, but they were trying to be multitasking beasts, and they do that very well. Yeah,
whereas like Intel were like, shit, well, the only thing anyone cares about is gaming. Let's fucking...
games.
We can't let AMD beat us, so shit, cut the bullshit in the i5 pricing, make the X 600K $200 instead of $270 now. Fucking,
the 90
make all our generations fucking gaming focused. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Good shit, boys. We did it.
Yeah, the 9000 series and then the 10,000 series, which was a colossal failure in its own right.
Yeah. Wait, is Intel American?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I know their office. If I remember correctly, their offices are based in California.
Yeah, because AMD is Chinese.
Yeah, they're based in Santa Clara, and AMD.
Advanced micro devices.
Both headquarters for AMD and Intel are based in Santa Clara, so Silicon Valley.
Oh.
Their manufacturing TMSC for AMD is based in China.
Right, okay. I don't know how it was fucking founded by. I'm sure it was like founded as a Chinese company.
Yeah, no, it's TSMC, the semiconductor manufacturing company that's responsible for AMD and now Intel's semiconductor manufacturing.
Yeah. Oh damn.
So anyway, so Intel, they're working on their GPUs. It's looking at, I think Linus from Linus Media Groups made a kind of valid point, or made a valid theory.
Yeah. Insert a picture of Linus. Insert a picture of Linus Sebastian here. Just get that picture of when it's him modeling the Linus Tech Tips underwear. You know the one.
God.
Just stick it up here.
Oh no.
Picture. Addendum 1, Linus Sebastian.
The only thing that I've got to say, TF2 heavy flips table.
Oh yeah. I do love me some TF2 in the morning.
Oh yes. Anyways, I'll get to that in a moment because I've got a tangent to go on with that.
Oh.
Anyways, so Intel, I think what they're probably going to be more utilizing their GPUs for to start out with is to act as like accelerators to the processing dedicated graphics or integrated graphics on their processors. But it'll be interesting because that's going to fall through if anyone is using an AMD chip, which is a lot of people. A lot of people are using AMD chips now.
Oh yeah.
So if that's what the theory is, which I'm honestly hoping it's not, Intel's going to be shooting themselves in the foot pretty goddamn hard.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the moment, either AMD or Intel need to step up and just start taking on the fucking beast in the room, because everyone's having a hard time trying to keep up with Nvidia, especially since Nvidia has been rumored to be coming out with their 3000 series in 2020. Their current projection is June 2020. The 3080 is going to be getting released, and then they're going to work on all the lower tier cards. And then, probably within the next year or so, or next year after release, as is clockwork, they're going to release the 3080 Ti.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, speaking of gaming hardware and gaming items, all I want to say is Valve, or employees of Valve, I hope you find this. Please fucking give TF2 some love when you get the chance.
Also, please make a budget index. I'm poor.
Yes, Adam is poor. He needs a VR headset from you guys.
Index S.
Yes.
Also, don't make it like the Rift S when you don't have a fucking IPD slider, because I can't use it. My eyes aren't even that far apart, you fucking racists.
Well, they should be fucking degenerate.
How dare you? You calling me gay?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
You're just gonna throw that in your list of dirt that you have on me?
Oh yeah, it's called what the fucking, like, called it Mitch's incrimination extravaganza. I think that's what the folder's called.
I'll probably have a little fun deal going on. Just right now, just like da 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 da. Mitchell's extravaganza, with all the incriminating evidence you could ask for.
He said the N-word one time.
Anyways, back to what I was originally getting to.
Yeah.
I just want to say, aside from Valve needing to give TF2 some serious love, we're still waiting for the heavy update. We want our heavy update, or I want my heavy update. Fucking bastards. Want a new style to play heavy with.
I ain't played fucking TF2 in a long time.
But you guys over there at Valve need to get on the ball in fixing the Manhattan Malice, or whatever it is, for Man vs. Machine, the last Manhattan map, because that is the biggest clusterfuck of a map. No one wants to play that map. I was literally stuck in a queue with my friend for 2 hours, going in and out of the same game, trying to complete it, but no, we get all the fucking spastics because no one wants to play on that map.
And when you have playing that shit,
when you have a mech soldier, giant mech soldier, I should say, popping in with 6 medics tied to it, and each one of them are taking turns Ubering this soldier all the way through the map. You could probably you would be surprised to find out that no one likes that. Not a single person. Like, the fact that every single other game that I did with my buddy of Man vs. Machine, we didn't have any issues. And even the first Manhattan game, map that I played, we I was even playing an engineer, a class I barely play, and we were still able to mow through the entire map without any problems. Yeah. Even Rottenburg, both the maps on there were tolerable and you could actually play them. The last map of Manhattan is a shit show. Fix it. Oh my god, fix it, please.
Okay, now Mitch is finished about talking about that shit no one cares about. I'm joking.
Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Well, so what games
you got anything interesting to say?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say what games have you bought this Steam Winter Sale?
I don't think I've bought any games yet because I'm broke at the moment because most of my money has had to go to my trip to Japan.
Right, yeah. Also, if there's any Japanese people out there, please kill them.
Oh. No, please give me some love. I'm a nice person. I have murderous tendencies at times for the nation that I live in.
Yeah, you'll be doing it.
Thinking about it. No, I know what I bought. I didn't buy it during the winter sale, but I know what I bought. At least right before. I bought each of my friends that I'm super close with. Or I should say that I know in real life and used to play the shit out of this game. Yeah. I bought them each a copy of Halo: The Master Chief Collection. Because we're trying. My buddies I hang around with are trying to get a deal set up around New Year's time. The original intention was tomorrow, but I don't know. Of course, this will already pass by the time I'm editing this. Anyways, we were gonna try to get together and have one big LAN party because we barely have the time to do it. Get together and play games anymore because I got one friend who's married now. I got another guy who's he's working. I'm working. The only person that's not working is the one friend, which I'm not gonna say anything about that. That's not my problem. Oopsie. Anyways, so it's just like trying desperately to get something together, and I hope it pans out because hopefully we'll all be able to sit down and have a big old LAN party and play good old Halo.
That'd be good. That'd be nice.
That'd be a very nice thing. Now, have you gotten anything during the
I bought quite a few things. I bought...
Weren't you poor, though?
Yeah, but and then I wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. I lied. So what I got was Jedi Fallen Order.
I see that.
I got some other shit as well.
I see you have Hentai Nazi.
Yes, one of my friends gifted me that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You know how it be. One of my friends just set out, it was like, oh, it's Christmas. What's your name on Steam? And I was like, oh, here's my name on Steam. And then I'm like, you've been sent a gift. I'm like, oh, what is it? Hentai Nazi. Okay. Yeah.
And it's one of those shovelware games.
Yeah, I also got a House Flipper.
I saw that as well. Yeah, you got House Flipper, Undertale. Okay, we need to talk about this. Undertale.
Yeah, I just bought it. I've played it probably about 4 times. First time I bought it. I'm sorry.
Well, I can't really say much because I own it, but I haven't touched it since I bought it.
Why?
As far as I remember. Because it's like, it's okay until you realize what fandom it's tied to.
Who cares?
Because it's not so much what the fandom is tied to anymore. It's what the game is tied to in terms of the fandom.
Well, like, okay, yeah, but two things, right?
The fandom is a bunch of spastics.
The fandom isn't even fucking vocal anymore. Most of them have moved on to fucking K-pop.
Yeah, oh god, Stan Luna.
You
You know what? nickel or something in the swear jar. That was just enough to be vulgar.
Yeah, definitely. Fucking.
Oh man, Etika wouldn't have died if he just stand Luna.
Oh, that was bad. That was a bad one.
That was a bad one. I fucking hate the people that
She's
do that
probably
on
dead.
Twitter.
Someone probably doxed her and found her and killed her. Not preferable outcome to the situation.
What are you talking about?
I'm on YouTube, man. I can't fucking say shit like that. Yeah,
you doxed her, didn't you?
No.
And I see you got Yakuza 0 as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to completely ghost that entire conversation we just had, that entire exchange.
Don't mention it.
Yep. It's just like Fight Club. Rule number 1, don't talk about Fight Club.
Don't talk about Fuck Club.
Fuck Club. Doki Doki Fuck Club?
Oh, I haven't played that. I got that as well a while ago.
I don't think I own it. It's probably a good thing.
Oh.
But anyways.
It's God just damn. How it be sometimes.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? All I've got to say is fuck K-pop stands.
Fuck K-pop. We don't like K-pop.
Fuck the fandom. Fuck the fans. Anyways, I don't know. You got anything you wanna add?
Well, yeah, I feel like well, what else did you get for Christmas? How's everyone's Christmas been? When I say everyone, I mean you.
Oh yeah, because we don't have Adam. It was actually pretty good.
You called him me again.
God damn it. Kyle, I'm sorry, Kyle. It's been one of those weeks. It's been a rough one. So
it's been a rough one.
It has been a rough one. It's not very fun when you have Christmas in the middle of the week and you still have to work the next day.
It's one of those.
It's one of those weeks where you just wish you just had the entire week off, so you're not having to think about it.
Yeah, I went to Glasgow on Boxing Day with my friends for Christmas shopping.
Oof,
I spent £180 on a Lego set because I'm a child.
Don't worry. If I get back from Japan and I still have the money, I might one up you by getting a Millennium Falcon set.
Yeah, just fuck it. I got it's because Kyle got the fucking Lego Bugatti Chiron.
Yeah,
how dare he?
How dare he?
I want that. I just. So I got the fucking Lego Tantive 4. The thing that got blown up in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
But it's the original trilogy one, so it's got fucking Leia and shit. Anyways. Oh, Glasgow, that was a fucking trip.
I bet. That just doesn't sound like fun at all on any holiday.
Are you kidding me? Glasgow's fucking amazing. Also, it's not really a trip. It's literally half an hour on the train from where I live.
Okay, so I don't know if you're aware. In the U.S., whenever we say it's a trip, in that sort of context, we usually mean it's fucking weird.
Oh yeah, no,
it's like it's interesting.
Yeah, no, I get the meaning.
That's how we at least say it here in Oregon. At least some of the real fucking OG Oregonians.
No, a lot of people say that, but the primary meaning here, if someone says, "Oh, that's a trip," it's it's a long way.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
No, we just say it as dude, that's a fucking trip. Dude, today was a fucking trip.
Yeah. Anyway, it was both. Well, it was one of them actually. It was something. The guy, we literally, we walked about all the fucking restaurants that we wanted to go were closed. So we went. Where did we end up fucking going? I actually legitimately cannot remember because there's so many fucking places. Yeah. Holy shit, man! Oh yeah, Five Guys. Went to Five Guys.
Oh man, Five Guys or more guys. Gonna get all those cock stuffed in your mouth, huh?
The fuck. So. Is it as expensive over there as it is here? Because Five Guys is really fucking expensive here.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Tater, you really had to do that right now? You fucking bastard.
His dog's being gay.
God damn it. Let's see, I'm trying to think. So, about $6.70 for a burger or the double bacon.
Well, a regular burger is like fuck £8.50. So like $10. So like $10.
Oh my god, that's expensive.
Yeah, and
that's stupid.
Regular fries is £3.75. And a drink is what the fuck's a drink again? Drink is another £3, but the drinks are refillable, like unlimited refills.
Refillable doesn't mean shit. You almost never get your value's worth.
Yeah, I know. Well, I did that time. I got like I had 2 large cups, and I got a good couple of refills out of it. Anyway,
and
the thing is, the one thing that are definitely worth it are the fries, because even if you get the smallest portion of fries, it's still like
it's just still a shit ton.
It's still
you have to pretty much be like in my state of mind whenever I'm eating. Whenever I ate Five Guys last, which was a while ago, because the Five Guys here is okay, and that's about it. Anyways, when you get stoned out of your fucking mind, oh my god, dude, you can just plow through anything that comes from Five Guys. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell a little short story here. So back when I used to smoke pot before I sobered up and got a real job, I remember going to a friend's house, and we pretty much threw a big old weekend wilder. We were pretty much fucking hamming it up at him and his buddy's house. And we were getting stoned as fuck, a whole 9 yards. There was a little bit of alcohol involved, but we were mainly just stoned, so we didn't have time. Anyways, so we got sobered up enough that I could drive one day, and we went and we got Five Guys. Everyone got large fries. Yeah. Everyone got, double bacon cheeseburgers with all the fixings and whatnot. We all got milkshakes. And I swear to God, I blew like maybe $100 on food just in that one session, because I paid for the food that day because someone else had paid for all the Chinese food the night before.
Oh, how much of that was had?
Oh, fuck, dude. All of it. We ate all the Chinese food because we were stoned. We ate all the Chinese food because we were fucking stoned. Yeah. And we got home. We got higher than shit. We were all just sitting on the couch, and I was just sitting on the couch with like 3 other guys while one guy's playing what was it? It was either Journey or Absu at the time on the PS4. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just eating fries. I'm not really paying attention. I'm kind of nodding in and out, having my little head nods.
Absu must be such a fucking good game to play stoned.
Oh my god, dude. Anyways, I get through the one fry. I don't realize it. Like, I was completely like unaware of what I was doing, but I managed to not only eat my fries, but the guys next to me. I ate 2 large orders of fries, and I still polished off my burger, and I polished off my milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of those moments that when I sobered up, I'm like, oh god, why does my body hurt?
I've only like I've smoked weed like twice, but like the one time I've actually got like fucking high was when I was at university. I had like a night out. Everyone else that like I went with was on fucking cocaine, ketamine, the whole fucking 9 yards.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
that's
but
not fun.
After we came back, like they were like, okay, now it's time for the weed, break out the weed. And like I was like, hell yeah, something I can participate in.
Yeah.
So
and not get fucking hooked on it.
Yeah, and then I probably like stole a guy's entire pizza after that.
Yeah, that's about right.
I probably have a death warrant out.
So I'm gonna ask this right now. Does Scotland have like high quality weed, or is like I don't know the situation of that sort of shit there?
It does, but a larger percentage of it is fucking shit.
Okay.
Like there is good shit, but like a higher percentage of it than America is bad, because obviously like it's not legal anywhere here.
Okay,
it is legal some places in America.
And I'll have to I'll say it right now then. When you and Adam, or god damn it, when you Jesus, and Kyle, man. Oh dude, I'm just on a roar tonight. There is no stopping the Adam train. So I guess when you guys get over here, I will have to buy you guys some weed, some good shit.
Well, yeah, because also the thing in America is that it's apparently a lot stronger than it is here.
Oh fuck! Well, and it all depends on the strain you get. There's some that it has a naturally higher concentration of THC, and there's some that has a naturally higher concentration of CBD. Yeah, it all depends on what you choose. It
used to be when we first started, being a thing in America, it used to be that like there was a lot more CBD than THC, and now it's apparently in America it's like THC levels on average are way higher than CBD.
Well, yeah, that's because THC is the actual drug that gets you high. CBD doesn't do shit. It just numbs you.
Oh yeah.
That's all it does. But that's for when you guys fucking come over here, which will be interesting because the legal age to purchase weed here is 21. So I don't know if you'll be 21 by the time.
Me probably not, because I'm 19 next year in June.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
well.
Right. Oh well. Yeah. I know what to look for. I know what's good.
It's legal in Oregon. I forgot. Well, the thing is, it shouldn't really stop me because it's not legal here. So.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to go fucking with the dealers around here. You could end up getting into some seriously deep shit.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't do it my fucking self. No way, no.
Well, and I wouldn't fucking do it either. I don't trust a single fucking dealer in this town. I don't.
Yeah.
So, but that's all besides the point. And I think Kyle, he'll be 21 by that time.
Oh yeah.
So he'll definitely get the experience of the weed shops, because the weed shops are definitely something. They're definitely something.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But anyways.
Oh, that's a story for another day.
That is a story for another day.
What should we do, like, when we actually get to the fucking, when we actually get there to do, like, a fucking recording? Just, like, we get, like, a fucking massive, just have a shit ton of weed and thing, just talk about random shit. We should have two episodes, one where it's just, like, us smoking a bunch of shit, the other one where it's just us, like, normal people.
So, you guys can get high. The reality of it is that because I work for a government entity and I have a CDL, I can't touch that shit. Doesn't mean I can't buy it. I just can't touch it, which is no big deal. I mean, it works for me either way. I can get hellaciously drunk. We could have a big old drunk cast.
Oh.
That's fine with me. That's equally as getting equally as sufficient as getting higher than shit on good weed.
Yeah.
But no, so and this will be something that, you guys aren't going to hear about this or you guys aren't going to really hear too much more about this for about another year or so, but we are planning on doing a big get together, and we do have something special in mind. I'm not going to spoil what we're going to do or when we're going to do it.
Yeah.
But when we get up to the Airbnb that I've been digging around for, we'll have the entire house to ourselves, and we'll even have, a couple extra beds for our special guest if she decides that she just wants to crash there for the night.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And everyone can get higher than shit, drunker than shit, and once we go to the festivities of that of the day, and and I'm planning on doing it on the last day of the festivities.
Yeah.
So when we come back, we'll be able to, sit down, do the podcast while hilariously drunk and stoned, and hopefully our guests will actually be, willing to show themselves to us, and we'll have ourselves a gay old time, and we'll all pretty much fucking die.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, that'll be a fun time. Mm-hmm. That will definitely be a fun time, and then after that, then it's pretty much just going to be me saving up money and vacation time for my next major trip, which I have no idea what it is. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, weren't we originally talking about like how our Christmases were?
Oh yes, we were. Well, yeah. How was yours?
Mine was pretty good. It was, it was a quiet day at my house. We all family and I all made food. I got a new flannel, and I got a traveling book, which was actually super cool. I fucking like that. And then I got $200, which I threw that all into my travel fund. Yeah. So, and it was all super cool. And I actually love the book that I got, because I didn't even remember the whole Fuji-san trip, the backpacking trip that you can do up to the summit of Fuji.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And I was thumbing through it, and it was in the book, and I'm like, holy shit, I forgot about that. And so now I've got to make sure I have my backpacking gear with me.
Did you know there's a vending machine at the top of Mount Fuji?
Yes, I am aware of that. I'm also aware there's about 2 vending machines to every person in Japan, so there's more vending machines than there are people.
Yeah, you can be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and there'll still be.
And there's a vending machine.
Yeah,
fuck it. That's actually super cool.
Yeah. It's also kind of fucking weird.
I try not to think about it too much.
Efficient. I don't try to think about Japan a lot.
Well, I'm gonna be fucking live in Japan for a month when that comes. God, that's gonna be intense.
Yeah,
having to.
You might just decide to stay there.
Yeah, become one of the many bums there.
Oh yeah.
Either that or until they evict me from the country and then bar me for like 10 years or some shit.
That's a likely outcome.
Yeah. But
my Christmas was it was good. It was good. I got a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of shit. I got mostly clothes. I got some shit for my guitar. I got my friend got me a bottle of fucking Jean Paul Gaultier aftershave, so I was like, thank you.
Oh damn. It's probably telling you to fucking shave, you goddamn hippie.
But she fucking told me what she was getting me. She couldn't fucking like even wait for to like. Basically, we were in Glasgow like a few days before, right? Getting just like get shopping for like presents and shit. I was getting something from my mum, so like I went into the part where all like the perfume was, that shop, and she's like, oh yeah, speaking of aftershave, I may or may not have got you aftershave or fucking cologne if you're American.
Yes.
I was like, okay, why'd you fucking tell me?
Bitch.
I don't want to know. Anyway, what else? Yeah, as I said, I got the fucking Star Wars set, built the shit out of that, and then realized, I built it at my dad's, which is a place I'm not at very often. This was a bad idea. It's too big to transport.
So you're gonna have to tear it all down, fucking transport it, and then build it all again.
I'll probably just bubble wrap the shit out of it. Oh, what? Oh yeah, my mom fucking told my grandmother that, oh yeah, by the way, you're coming to Spain with us now, deal with it. She's like never been on a holiday.
Yeah.
Which I was like, damn. Good shit.
Well, fucking A.
So I was, and then my second thought was, hang on, I don't fucking know about this. What? Yeah, so then I was like, why am I not going? She's like, I don't know. Like, fuck that. So like I went on my phone and I booked a flight. Yeah, you know how it would be.
It just be.
It just do be.
Yep.
Oh,
this tonight has definitely been an interesting one.
It has been. It has been.
This has definitely been a departure. I mean, like, this is the first episode that we've successfully gotten recorded and uploaded. In what has it been now? The 2 months, 3 months.
It's been a good while.
Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, the last video was August of 2019, and that was uploaded 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing, you guys, and to the people who tune in to listen to this, whoever you are, we do apologize.
Weirdos.
This is definitely not our intention to keep screwing people over. And before we started, and we were talking to Kyle a little bit when he was breaking it to us, we all agreed that we were going to try to get everything back on track, and our goal was going to be, try to keep it to once a month regardless. And we've all pretty much abandoned the idea of trying to do the all 3-member podcast consistently if shit happens. And so hopefully come the new year, everything will be a little different, and we'll keep moving forward. So
It's gotta be good. There was just a bunch of shit I started at university, which was gay. Doing fucking animation and shit, which is even gayer. But it's we gonna do good. Yeah, and for me, it's mainly work drags the shit out of me. It's the one thing that I do not like with my job at the moment is that I wake up at 2:15 in the morning. I go to work. I start work at 4 in the morning, and I'm pretty much in a truck all day. Yeah.
That sucks.
I've done a couple jobs like that. Where not like a full-time thing, just like helping my stepdad out. Like I go in as he does like private fucking waste removal with a big tipper truck. So I get in the truck and I load shit onto it, and then I go to the dump and shit.
See, well, with you, you're at least in and out of the truck. Yeah, I'm in a truck literally all day. I never leave the cab. And if I do, it's for, a cigarette break, or I'm cleaning a truck out.
Right, okay.
Yeah, or I should say I'm going in for lunch, or, whatever. Stuff that is not entirely pertinent to the specific job.
Yeah, that'd be fucking boring as shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
And, yeah.
Also, when I said, before we started, oh yeah, I've got a flight in like 5 hours or some shit.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say we need to.
Yeah. I've got an update on that situation.
What?
Turns out I'm getting picked up in an hour and a half.
Oh wow. Yeah, you need to get going. So
yeah, I do.
It has been a good episode. I do appreciate you being able to hop in with me and do this.
No
and
problem,
to the people
man.
out there, I do apologize that we've been like this. This shouldn't be happening any longer. We should be moving forward and upwards.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And Kyle, oh my God, no! Adam's got a flight to catch, so we're gonna close it out. Everyone, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, and then this has been the Epilogue podcast. Thank you, Adam, for joining me. As always, I'm your host, Mitchell, and we will see you in the new year. Have fun, and everything is hindsight. Always remember.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.